Don't. You didn't see nothing. Alright, you know what? Who wants some? Bring it. Did one pass me? Get it! Swinging my sword widely. And what? I didn't see you spit. Oh, okay. You want them special mofos. Bring it. Okay, you got me. You got me twice. You're right. Look, smell them. I know there's probably people who are watching this kind of going like, oh wow, man, why don't you do this, that, or whatever? I'm like, look, I'm doing the best I know how to do with what I got. Get it! Oh shit! Hey guys, it's Nicolas Serious, and I am here playing the game that I've been dying to play. And am I even in the right place? I'm so mad if I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. I was actually playing Remnant last night because I realized last night that it was a free game on the Xbox Game Pass, and I was like, yeah, definitely playing this. So I played a little bit last night without really like thinking or anticipating. Like there's no commentary whatsoever. I was just playing the play, and I'm like, oh, I really do enjoy this. So the storyline is that I was supposed to go somewhere. The storm stopped me, and I'm here. In order for me to get to where I was going, which just looks like a lighthouse, I have to get through here and do these people's favors. The enemies are these jackwagons over here. They call them the Root. We're currently looking for a guy whose name I forget. Wait a minute. No, I really cannot seem to remember the guy's name, but we're currently looking for him. So while playing the game last night, I was actually able to be like serious, and I picked the character that I believe best fit me. Granted, his voice is a little off, but you know, no one's perfect. So it looks like a regular third-person shooter, but like it definitely is a lot less forgiving. Oh, okay, that died. That died too. So I'm getting that much stronger. So yesterday I was dying, not necessarily left and right. Like usually when I play games to stream, I try to keep the stream as long as I don't die. And I'm pretty sure yesterday I died like 3 times. So it was just very, yeah, yesterday. So like after the 3rd one, I'm like, I'm just gonna turn off the stream and try to play some of these. Get it! Yep. Whoa! I hear something from my left. There we go. Get it! Alright, so I was reading a couple of not reading, I guess I was reading a couple of the tips, watching a couple of other people's videos, and a lot of other people were suggesting that while playing this game, you do a lot of melee, and I'm like, but where's the fun in that? Oh yeah, that means I thought it was here in my house. I'm like, where's that? Who's yelling? I'm guessing where I should be going. Here's over here. But that didn't work last night, so I just wanted to show you guys that it wasn't gonna work today. If it worked today, I would have been like on, not the side of pissed, but kind of like the fuck. Now, you have abilities in this game. Like for instance, I have the ability to see the outline of bad guys, but it causes me to bleed. And I don't have enough health to be all like, oh yeah, we're just gonna allow bleeding to be a thing. Shit. I think games like this allows... Oh, it's good.
rough.
Yeah. So like, excuse me, guys. Alright, so in most video games, you gotta like, you end up kind of being like a bullet sponge for a lot of the enemies' attacks and whatnot. So, I didn't see you, buddy. Okay. Just staring at me. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Night, night. But I like games that kind of like, yeah, you're human, buddy. If something hits you, you're probably gonna go down. So like, you know, that kind of gives a little bit more of a realism to actual gameplay, a little bit more of a challenge, and I kind of like that. Granted, I don't like Dark Souls, but this is very much like a Dark Souls where, like, you know, you die and the checkpoint being the campfire or the crystal in this game is where you return to. So. But the enemies are tougher. If you go back to the campsite, all the enemies come back, but your life comes back too. I like those. I'm liking these kind of games, like Code Vein, if I'm saying it correctly. Like, I really want to get that. And honestly, in my mind, it's kind of like a tie between this game and that.
That all you got?
Come at me, bro. Oh, no. Stop moving for me. Okay. You know what? I think mistakes are made. Why, you guys? Oh, never mind. Yeah. You only need to play nice. I only came down for this. Never take the low ground. Unless you're trying to sneak. I'm not the sneaky kind of sneak guy. Oh, that's right. Running takes up stamina. I forgot about that. Let me check over there. Now, I played all this last night, and I actually got past the level, so I know where I'm going. Now the question is, will I be able to survive going there again? Oh, damn it. I am definitely rushing. I really shouldn't be. Just take my time. I wanted to see if there was anything down here, because I don't think I checked it last night. So the last gameplay I played on the Twitch was Darksiders 3, and I'm not sure how many people actually saw that, but the record, like, it glitched and lagged, not while I was playing, but while it was somehow recording, it glitched and lagged. And I wasn't too happy about that, so I'm hoping that does not happen this time around, but, you know. I'm hearing sounds of things that, oh. Don't. Do it before you hit the ground, I think. And I very much like how this game is designed and how you have to play the game. Granted, where I'm at right now isn't even like a hard part. This is kind of like, you know, oh, this is gonna get you used to, like, you know, there are enemies and you have to shoot things. But down here in the sewers is where shit gets real. Alright, here I am. So I like how they do this. It's kind of signify, okay, that's a transition. Because there's a lot of games like, I'm just going to go through this doorway. Oh, that's a transition? Oh, shoot, there was stuff I wanted to get back there. At least now I know, okay, this is where I move forward. Alright, so traveling teleports you from place to place, and War 13 is where the game began. For those who didn't watch my previous video on this game, and I can obviously leave the dungeon, but I'm not. I just needed my health up. Also, there's certain things I've seen that's kind of cool, like this. It says, don't take it, it sees. I'm not sure what it is. It might be the root, the enemy, because upon reading from my last gameplay, I'm looking for this root mother. Now, I kind of want to play this game with Kitty, but one, I'm pretty sure she won't ever see this video, and two, hold on. Don't show me.
How's that, you bastard?
Come at me. But I know that her temperament is not the best. If she gets not angry easily. Wait, so in her own defense, she really like we've been playing State of Decay lately, and she doesn't die in that game except for like one time. And she took it pretty hard, and I'm like, yep, this might be the game for her. But then I started playing it last time. I'm like, this might frustrate her because you will die, but you won't lose your character. So you might be like, oh shit.
Damn it.
That's why I said it. Whoa. Jackrabbit.
No!
Rope, back up. I wasn't ready for all of you. All at once. Ooh, I got a point. But the game does not pause when I'm in the point.
That was rough.
I don't want to get into the point system and be attacked while I'm like looking at things, so maybe I should. Endurance is what I should have moved up because of gosh dang it. I seriously did that kind of without even thinking. Now you can't really like the reason I'm kind of running and gunning because I'm kind of familiar with this dungeon. I remember when I was playing last night, I was like, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Anything that moves gets bullets. Anything that moves gets bullets. Like you get bullets. Lots of bullets. Okay. He's not behind. No, he's not. Fund me. Move it.
He's down!
Where's the other thing? Hey, buddy. The controls so smooth and everything. Something's trying to kill me. Okay. Also, bullets are very. It's not like other games where like bullets are kind of like, oh yeah, I sneezed and bullets came out of my nose. No, this game is very much like unforgiving in the area of bullets. So I should definitely try to use them a lot more scarcely than I have been. And keep in mind, I was here before, so there are certain things that aren't here because I've already defeated them. But most enemies, most of those minor enemies are gone. Like, are the ones that respawn. Like right here, there used to be like a big shrine here. I destroy it, and something big tries to kill me, and I try to eat. I have to survive, run away, or you know, look. That's it. Do I remember all that happens? You see me?
He's down!
Now the reason I don't want to sneak by any of that, I see some people do that in some gameplay. I don't want to be caught, and then I am surrounded. All the bad guys that I passed are now joining up with, like hitting me from the back, and the ones that caught me are looking at me from the front, and I'm just kind of like, well, shit. I thought I saw something specially shiny. Don't, you didn't see nothing. Alright, you know what? Who wants them? Bring it. Did one of them pass me?
Get it!
Swinging my sword widely. And what? I didn't see you spit. Oh, okay. You want them special mofos. Bring it. Okay, you got me. You got me twice. You're right. Look, smell them. You look good.
Yeah, good.
You suck. Okay, you suck. We can talk about this. We can. I just need you to understand. I talked to my gun.
That was rough.
It was. Alright, so the thing I just put into my chest is, I think it's called like the heart or something. I know I probably should be paying more attention to the name of these things. But I get 3 of them per checkpoint. Alright, so... But it takes, like, I don't just like down it. It takes about a minute, kind of like, you know, let it absorb into me. So doing it in the midst of battle doesn't seem to, damn it! Seem to work for most things.
And stay down!
So, some of the... I know some of the... Obviously, bleeding means I'm bleeding and I'm losing health ever so slowly. I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. Other than let it run its course kind of thing. Let me make sure things don't touch me. Preferably the last part.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
And I can die from bleeding. Come on, just survive a little bit. There we go. Now my health actually goes up. Technically, the smart thing to do would be to go back and fight more monsters, get stronger. Hold 20 yards that way, but... Oh, okay, I have to face it. I don't think I want to do it.
How's that, you bastard?
I hope I can make it because I have no more health. If things get heavy, I'm gonna have to just run back. I have 81 bullets in the handgun. I should be good for that when I'm shooting. Make sure they don't get close to me.
And stay down!
I missed those swings bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I was not ready for any of that. Okay, maybe I've been awake more than I can chew right now. Don't worry about things coming up behind me. I'm not really focusing. The thing ahead of me. There we go. Keep shooting. Don't stop shooting. There we go. Please give me some kind of health thing. Yeah, you're telling me. Nope. Red ones are long bullets, long gun bullets, scrap metal. Smart thing to do would be to go back and let all the monsters respawn. But if you ask anybody that knows me, I don't always do this much thing. Whew. See, and the constant sounds, like you guys might not be using headphones. I use headphones to play games, and like you can hear sounds through the walls, kind of thing. So like, okay, there's enemies on the other side, or maybe to my left, or maybe they're below me, and maybe I need to be quiet and be able to focus on what's left in front of me. Wait a minute, wait a minute. My goal is to make sure you guys do not get close to me at all, because I don't like those games. Alright, so this gun has a special ability. I just need to learn how to activate it. And I know it has a downside, like I have rot or something. Rot being a status effect in the game, but I'm not entirely sure what it does. Back up, please. Trying to have a commentary here. I know there's probably people who are watching this kind of going like, oh wow, man, why don't you do this, that, or whatever? I'm like, look, I'm doing the best I know how to do with what I know.
Get it!
Oh shit.
It's over.
Alright, so as you can see, this is the end of this particular side of the dungeon. And I did say I was only going to play for like half an hour because I do have other things to do. Obviously, my granddad called in the middle of the stream, but this is a checkpoint. Obviously, if I end the game now, I go back to the very beginning. But the more times I go back and do things, the stronger my character more or less becomes. So I am actually going to end the stream here. I think this kind of gives a good kind of like what's the word, showcase of what the game has to offer. So with that being said, you guys, I like your feedback. I like you people telling me, okay, well you do this, and I think this is good, but you do that, and I'm not all too sure that works for how you play the game or how you showcase everything else. So feedback is good, and I want to be better at this. So some constructive criticism is never a bad thing. But I definitely need to let you guys go. So I'll see you guys in the next level. Later.